Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. Habari za Hasaburi. Habari za Hasaburi. Karibu ni umbani Wangu. Shout out to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is your home girl, Arabia Bosa 914, Westchester County, New York. Coming to you with another live video real quick. I'm not going to be up here very long. As you see that the name of the title of this video is Tiptoe Through the Tulips or Tiptoe Through the Garden. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. We got one in the building. Yeah, I just wanted to come up real quick. I'm not going to be here very long to do this video. It is what it is. We see what's going on the YouTube streets. We see what's going on the YouTube streets. And I guess it's time to call a thing a thing. It's time to address the elephant in the room, so to speak. Shout out to the chat. Good morning, Trace Spectives. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Good morning. Yeah. So as you all know, I've been doing my research. I'm almost finished. With it. So pretty soon I will be able to go live and put up the content I really want to put up. And it's like a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be a change. Things don't really change, but some things do change. It has to change. There's no other way of saying it. So I'm going to be not doing a reaction video, so to speak, but I'm going to let it be known. We are in December, the month of December. There are rumors that the government is going to give everyone a stimulus this month. I don't know how true that is. You can always go to the IRS government website to check this out. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes this year as far as not only YouTube, but the government as well. Now, I don't know the deep details of what's going on too much overseas with these wars or these rumors of wars, but I am aware of what is being played on the news. I am aware that a few weeks ago, 42 million Americans were unable to access their food stamp benefits. All that is swinging into now. What people going to have now, because a new holiday is getting ready to be upon us. Christmas. Christmas is coming. We got two in the building. Shout out to you. Good morning. Christmas is coming. And I know a lot of people are concerned about buying gifts for their family members, their children, extended family. People are worried about traveling abroad and across the United States. Be wary, be aware that there are people out here looking for a sucker. There are people out here looking to see if people are really aware of their surroundings. Tiptoe through the garden. Tiptoe through the tulips. Shout out to the chat. A lot of people think Tiny Tim wrote that song. No, he just covered it. It was written and performed by another musician, another artist. Shout out to the chat. But I love that song. I love it because it reminds me of home. That's what it reminds me of. This Christmas season is going to be different for me. After 8 years, this one is going to be the most difficult because it's actually Birdman's birthday. We usually spend our birthdays with each other. Not this year. It's a different ball game. So I'm not really concerned too much about the YouTube streets, or holding a wrench in someone's chat. That's not important to me. What's important to me is that I have money in my pocket. What's important to me that I have money to pay these bills. What's important to me is that the rent get paid. What's important to me is I'm able to take care of myself. Some things need to be established before March the 18th. I'll be a year older, 2 years short of claiming senior citizen discounts, not benefits, discounts. So everything is going to be different this year. We have been on, some of us have been on these YouTube streets for a long time. I've been here since 2013. This is 2025. I've been doing videos for a couple of years now, since 2017, but nobody really knew me in this sector. I wasn't discovered until later. So the only thing I'm really concerned about is growing my channel. So shout out to my subscribers, new and old. Shout out to my support team that's still with me after all these years. Shout out to my YouTube creators, whether they are getting along with each other or not. Shout out to everyone. See, this video is not going to be very long. Not at all. But I just wanted to say that. Because I'm not here this morning to talk about anyone. I've already done that. I don't need to repeat myself. Everyone knows how I feel about the Kwamites. Everyone knows how I feel about KB, Predator 101 over there, Garrick, the band one, Damn D, the owner of a dildo. I've never met a man that owned a dildo. I've seen men dress up in women's clothing before, wear a wig before, wear makeup before, wear high heels before, but I've never known a man to own a dildo, a strap on, a sex toy that is mostly used by lesbian women. The only men that might own these objects or these things are men that have some issues physically, sexually. There's an issue with a man owning a dildo. So, yes, I am talking about someone. I don't give a fuck because I don't like him. I never liked him. I never liked KB. I never liked none of those clowns over there. None of those payasos, those dweebs, those creeps, those weirdos, those macundus, those pendejos, those vatos, those mentirosos, las basura. I never liked them. I've been a part of Soda Nation for years, still a part. I don't care whose chat I'm sitting in. It doesn't change who I am and who I really rock out with. Nothing changes. Some things change, some things do not. I find it very weird that there's a young man on these YouTube streets that finds nothing wrong with wearing pearls. I find that very creepy and I find it very weird. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Tiptoe through the garden, tiptoe through the tulips. We got a lot of tiptoeing males. A lot of them tiptoe, twinkle toes. They got toes that resemble Twinkies. And everyone knows what a Twinkie is. Shout out to the chat. I've been a part of the LGBTQ community for over 20 years. Shout out to the chat. We got two in the building. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. This video is not going to be very long. And I'm wondering to myself, if we have a lot of these beta males that seem to be suspect, why don't they just come out and say who they are? But they have a lot of nerve to criticize someone like me. I don't hide who I am. People see me on and off camera. There's no shame in my game. My name is Arabia Barbosa. I am the BT 1000. I am the original one. I'm the only one in this sector. I have yet to meet another female villain that could take my place. She's not here. There is no one. So when I go, that's it. And my KGB goes with me. Wherever I go on social media, my KGB goes with me. Shout out to the chat. So I'm good with that. I'm good with what I do. And I'm comfortable in my own skin We got other people that are not comfortable in their own skin. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never ever motherfucking hurt me. And I'm saying that to those that have the nerve to fix their mouth, to fix their lips, to fix their tongue, to try to describe me. You're doing a very bad job. They call me what? Dr. Rivers. They call me what? Minty Fresh. They call me these different names, thinking that they're destroying me, but you're calling me after men that are successful, that are in the spotlight. They gotta shine, and I have a shine. My shine is just different because I don't hide who the fuck I am. And people got a problem with that. If I'm in a chat and I feel like hitting the link, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to hit the link. That's exactly what the fuck is going to happen. Shout out to the chat. Let me look at my chat. We got one in the building. I'm not worried. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. I appreciate the view. Yeah. So that's the only thing I have to say. That's the only thing I have to say. People are right in front of your face, in front of your eyes, showing you who the fuck they are. You better start believing them. KB plays Squid Games. Squid Games. Unfortunately, we got people in this sector that are doing some fucked up shit. False flagging. Why? Because they want to silence someone else? You can't silence other people on the YouTube streets. They're going to talk, they're going to talk. They're going to criticize, they're going to criticize. Everyone critiques everyone on this platform. It's time for certain people to know that, to learn that, to understand that, accept it, and work through it. That is what's called being a fucking adult. And we don't have too many of those in this sector, even though we got motherfuckers that's in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I remember a few years ago, there was a older lady, a older YouTube creator. Now, this was back in the days when I first found out who Tommy Sotomayor was. And I remember what she used to do. And there was one particular day she tried to start a rivalry with Tommy Sotomayor. And I remember his response. It was brutal, and it was fast, and it was quick. When people love you, they will do anything for you. Trust me, I know. But what makes it scary is when you might say something or speak certain words and your listeners are listening and they're taking to heart and then they react. Shout out to the chat. That's real. It's scary. It's frightening. Not for me, but maybe for others. It really is. Tiptoe through the garden, tiptoe through the tulips. Walk through the garden, walk to the window with me. Shout out to the chat. We got 2 in the building. I'm getting ready to close out this video, but not my thoughts. My other content will come soon. Soon. Shout out to the chat. I got some things to do today. So I'm out. Peace. 1.